Hi guys, my name is Lindsay and this is my channel. If you guys like this video or want to see more, just give it a thumbs up or put it in the comments below. I'm sorry I look like a mess. I'm getting over being sick, but it's all good. Anyways, so this video is kind of just like about like transferring credits, college, but also like nursing. So a little bit of behind the scenes story. I originally was a nursing major. That's what I picked my previous college to go to, and that's what I wanted to do. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. I changed my mind and wanted to be a political science major and go to law school. I'm so sorry. But anyways, so I went to my previous college, which was in my hometown, near my hometown, but in the same state, for political science. So I went there for 2.5 years up until I was halfway through my junior year, and then the spring semester I didn't go because I moved to where I am now, and I love it. I would not change a thing. The only thing I'd say that I miss is my friends and just kind of like knowing that like I didn't get to finish what I started, because that's really important to me, is going through with things. And it was really hard to adjust from being in so many clubs and being so involved to being at a school where like I just can't do that anymore just because of work and like the life I live now. So anyways, flash forward, spring semester I just worked and kind of got acclimated to where I'm living now, and the summertime, same thing, just worked. But I kind of always knew inside of me, like it was really bugging me because I really wanted to do online school because that's the best option for me, and that was at the time. So I was like trying to get all that together, still finishing political science. But then I realized that I didn't want to do that. I realized that my passion was nursing. And literally how I picked my major for political science was I was on the phone with my advisor and she's like, hey, I'm trying to sign you up for classes. What do you want to take? Like what major would you want to go towards instead of nursing? So I literally just looked at the website and picked the most interesting sounding career, which that's something you shouldn't do, but I did. And yeah, I ended up picking political science, and I liked it, don't get me wrong, I really loved it. It was very interesting because I love history, but I also love science. Like those are my two favorites in high school. But I love helping people, and I know that sounds cliche, but I really do. I love interacting with people and getting to know people and learning about them, and that is why I would have gone the route of going to law school. But after a lot of thinking, I realized, you know what, my passion is nursing. That's what I want to do. I love science. I love just like the whole rush of like the hospitals and just like, I don't know, just like helping people. Like I just really, that's something that's just like interests me so much. So I've been trying to find a lot of different schools or like what I could do, because I know obviously you need to be in a classroom setting for that. So actually nearby where I'm living, I found a college, and there I can take, since I did my gen eds and I already have a lot of credits for my previous school, I only need to take the nursing stuff. So if you're transferring and if you are like me, you know, it wasn't a waste of time. And that's what I was thinking was, oh my gosh, I wasted so much time, so much money, credits, you know, money for books and stuff and expenses, when like it's like throwing it all away. But that wasn't the case because it actually saved me a lot. So what I decided to do was just go through it and you know, just work with the advisors, because I was always worried, like I was always in the mind frame that like you need to do 4 years and then done, like don't take any breaks, like just keep going. But from my experience, it's okay to take a break, because I needed the break to figure out myself, what I wanted to do, and I'm so glad that I did that. I'm so thankful and so happy with my decision, because I needed that. And anyone out there telling you that like that's not okay to do whatever, no, it is. Like, I am a school person. I love learning. I love school, but you know, sometimes you just need that break so you can mentally and physically like figure out yourself and what you want to do in life, and that's totally okay. Nothing's wrong with that. And it actually made me really happy, and now I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm gonna finish this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna get it done, and then I'm gonna be done. So anyways, so right now I really need to take my I guess like kind of like prerequisites, but like not really. I don't really know what you'd classify them as, which includes a math class, which is a nursing math class to learn how to do calculations for dosages and stuff, and then anatomy. I already took chem in high school, chemistry, so I don't have to take that. Same with like English and all that stuff, so like that's awesome. So I don't have to do any of that. I just can literally just focus on my nursing classes. So this semester is pretty good because I only need to take one class. Next semester is my anatomy, and then the summer is going to be my clinicals, but also for my CNA, because I have to take like a CNA class, because in the state I live in, you need to have your CNA license. I'm not positive, don't quote me, if any other states require that, but that's just what mine requires. I'm not sure what other states and schools require, but that's just mine. So yeah, that's like the lowdown for that. And then once I get that, I'm still kind of waiting to figure out like what next fall schedule will look like, because I know that I'll be picking up more nursing classes. But this is like an RN program, but then you can, depending on which hospital you work for, one hospital, they have their own school, so if you work for them, they can work with you for getting your BSN. So yes, that's where I'm at. So right now I'm in the math 129 class. If any of y'all are taking that, definitely comment below, because I'm sure we could exchange questions and all sorts of things, because I'm not the best math person. I absolutely hate math. I've never been good at it, but it's just something that like you have to get through, just like math 101, you know, that's just like, you hate it, but it's just something you have to get through. So that's what I'm taking right now. So I actually wanted to show some of my organizational items right now, of like what I use, what I find to help me. I don't have a lot. Like I'm ready to full on like decorate all this stuff, so I'll probably do an updated video of this. But for right now, this is what I have. And by the way, I love to Pinterest stuff, so I'm always on Pinterest, because you can find the best DIY stuff and the most creative studying tools ever that cost like such little money. So anyways, this is my binder. It's just like your regular binder, 1 inch. And then you open it up. So actually today I went and got these protectors. Where's the, there it is. Okay, so they're sheet protectors, which I saw on Pinterest, and basically like you put it in there, and you know, you can put like fun different designs, fun colors. I just did like a traditional one. And then I also got these dry erase markers, because I love these. I think they're great. You never know if you ever need them for anywhere or studying. These ones I got, these are the Crayola ones, which I didn't know they made these, so I was like, oh, let me take a break from like the typical, I forget the typical brand. Was it Sharpie or dry erase? I don't know if they have a brand, but I was like, oh, let me try these. So they're 4 colors. This one is My Valentine and Little Black Dress, Twilight Sky, and the green one is Love You So Matcha. So they also have like an ink indicator, which is pretty cool, because you can see how much ink is left. I don't know if you can kind of see. Anyways, so what I do and what I found is pretty cool is you can literally like write stuff on it. So you can be like, I don't know, like, I'll just write my name. Okay. Alright, so I just wrote my name, and then you write, and then literally, like, I don't have like a napkin on me or anything to erase it with, but I'm just using my hand, and like, it's literally like a dry erase board, and it's really cool because I like to be very organized when I take my notes, because it took me years to figure out like how exactly to study, because I've just always done it in like a very disorganized way and just got by. But being in college, you need a system, you need some sort of study method. So I like this idea because, especially in this class, if you need to do, like, if you're practicing and whatnot, and you need like a quick way to solve a problem without like ruining your note page with, you know, problems and stuff, this is a really good solution. And plus, like, you get like 4, I mean, you can put as many as you want in here. I just put 2. But like, it's actually a really good idea, and I'm really like upset I didn't find out about this earlier, because it would have been so helpful earlier on. But and this is good for anything, like not just like a math class, but also, you know, like an anatomy, or like a science class, or, you know, if you just need to take notes or something really quick. That's a good idea. And then I have my introductory page, and then like this is how I like organize it. So I love using highlighters too, and I don't have it on here, I didn't really start one, but I usually always have like a legend to explain to me like what highlighter color means what. So like examples, I use the color orange, and topics I use pink. So yeah, and literally, and then I always put on the top like week 2, and I always put the dates, because if you need to go back and reference something, depending on the week. So there's that, and I just have a whole bunch of paper in there. And then I also usually keep my folder in there. So it's just, you know, just a regular plain folder with just like information, and I just keep like how I organize it is, which I actually got to change this, but usually like the stuff that I did and is completed, I'll keep on one side, and then the stuff that I need to do, I'll put on the other side, just so I can keep it organized. And I really didn't get a chance to label everything yet, but I really need to go back and do that. And this is my planner, best year ever, hopefully. But yeah, so in here, I haven't updated it a lot lately, but I like to put in like my schedule when things are due. I usually go ham at this, but I'm used to a full class schedule, like 5 or 6 classes, not, sorry, this is so obnoxiously loud. But anyways, I usually like to just keep everything in here and keep it updated, and I mean, I go nuts, like everything's in here. Like this has been fully filled before and previous. This is a fairly new one. So yeah, this is my planner. I live by my planner. Color coding things really helps too. My favorite, so this is my pencil pouch, and my favorite pens that I've come across are these. These are the Papermate, the flare ones, and they can come in so many different colors. These are awesome because they don't bleed through papers or anything, and they last for a long time, and they come in so many different colors. Like there's red, there's orange, there's yellow, and they have like different shades of it too, like light blue, they have like a lavender color. So I really recommend them because color coding things for me helps me recognize and like the differences between, okay, like especially chapters and stuff and terms and whatnot, important terms and whatnot, definitions and stuff like that. So I find that really useful. And then I keep my highlighters in here and pencils. So yeah, I mean, that's really much like all my right now, like nursing stuff, you know, besides like the textbook and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, if you like this video, I definitely want to make more videos, especially like progressing through nursing school and everything, just because I know I YouTube a lot and Pinterest a lot to find ideas, just because it helps me, because I, you know, learn things just like the Pinterest thing, like the DIY dry erase board. So, yeah, pretty much that's it. But like this video or comment if you have questions. Like, we can chat about literally anything, transferring, questions about that or how all of that works, or literally even if you just want to say hi, I will respond. And you know, I'm very active on social media and stuff, so I can link that below as well, if you'd like to follow my journey. But yeah, pretty much that's it. I will be uploading, I'm not sure the next video, but if you leave some comments, I can, because I'm very, like I said, very into DIYs and organization stuff, so I can do some of that. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna definitely post another video hopefully this week, and yeah, so if you like this, give this a thumbs up, and I will see you next video. Bye!